105. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. Terms and conditions apply.
Billiards Plus has the area's best selection of pool tables, shuffleboard tables, poker tables, and more. Santa will be here soon, and there's still inventory in stock. So get yours before Billiards Plus runs out. Don't forget your grill, too. Shop Billiards Plus on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
What's up, sandwich heads? Today on Steve-O's Sandwich Reviews, we've got the tips and tricks to the best sandwich order. And it all starts with this little guy right here. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Partial to pastrami, craving a Cubano. Yeah, sounds delicious, but boom! Add the crisp, refreshing taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar and cue the fireworks. Lunch, dinner, or late night, it'll be a sandwich worth celebrating. Trust me, your boy's eaten a lot of sandwiches in his day, and the one thing I can say with absolute fact, every bite is better with Pepsi.
Hey, it's Anthony. Happy Honda Days are at Germain Honda of Dublin. Rich tells me they're going to help you celebrate your new vehicle with 0% APR up to 72 months on select 24 and 25 models with no payments for 90 days. And leases starting as low as $249 a month. Germain Honda of Dublin, where you'll get same-day service, no appointment necessary. See the dealer for all these amazing details. Strike now at Germain Honda of Dublin on Sawmill Road just south of 270.
Rothman and Ice is sponsored by your local Pella Window and Door showroom on Gemini Parkway. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Finding the sweet spot between the over and the under. You're listening to Rothman and Ice.
All right, indeed you are. Heard we had a few tech difficulties the last segment. We ask that you bear with us. It's a radio station. People are supposed to be able to hear the people talking, ideally. All right, we now have the man, Bobby Carpenter, host of Morning Juice, the Bobby Carpenter Show, the man about town, and we're now in the maze together. So how do we get the cheese? Good to have you.
It's good to be had, Rothman.
Mm-hmm.
Good to be had.
Where do we go with this? The big injury last night. It comes down about 8:30 with Seth, and it was a question mark before the season. But I think after Penn State, Bob, and they kicked Donovan out to the left, and things just it wasn't a perfect game. But boy, you got a lot of confidence from that going to Happy Valley and then sewing up that game in the final 5 minutes. We thought they found something there, and now that he goes, the impact in your mind. How big is it, and how much will it affect this team in their biggest games, you feel?
Well, it's fairly significant, I guess you could say. Just not just as a player. I don't think people can underestimate what Seth McLaughlin was doing this year. And I talked to Matt Nagy, who runs the Senior Bowl, and he said he's the most improved player probably in college football. Last year, maybe undrafted free agent coming out, potentially late-round pick. Worked his way into a solid middle-round guy, got his offer invite. I believe he accepted to the Senior Bowl. Was playing really good. You know, potentially one of the top centers, if not the best center coming out this year. So he was good on the field. His leadership, I think, was even more important. You go back and watch that Penn State game, and you watch the energy, the passion. You know, Donovan Jackson had a lot, but he was the guy in the center. He was the apex. Urban always talked about that, the apex. And, you know, he was the apex of that. Bringing the juice, getting everybody going. And the last piece is he's a smart guy. Like, he had undergraduate in business, master's in finance, all done at Alabama. He's doing some other stuff here. Just a great dude, really, really smart, great energy. He's been in the biggest moments. He's been through it all. Like, to lose his experience, and I pray, like, for him. I mean, hopefully it's not as bad as they think, but I pray that, you know, he has a full recovery, but also that he stays engaged, because these young guys need him around. Like, his knowledge and just his presence is incredibly important. And you know, he's an awesome dude, and it's to happen on a Tuesday practice like that. You know, it's just tough to handle. Their Tuesday practices are incredibly tough. I mean, that's why I'm sick of people that earlier in the year, like Ryan Soft, they don't practice hard. I'm like, get out of here, dude. I go watch almost every Tuesday practice. They get after it in a big way. And, you know, some things it's just a freak deal. And to watch that happen yesterday, it was tough. And, you know, just it's hard because they only have a day and a half, really 2 days to kind of get this thing figured out before you go play what's another top 5 matchup.
Bob, I initially thought when I saw this unfortunate news last night, my initial reaction was, okay, they'll move Hinsman back to center, and they'll bring Austin Severveld in at left guard. But now there's some smoke, and I've heard for a few weeks the coaches do like Josh Padilla. There's some smoke that Padilla could start at center, and they'd leave Hinsman at left guard. What are you hearing about that?
I guess I really wasn't paying attention after everything happened to practice. I go over and hang out with James. I'm watching the defensive guys, and I'll take a peek on the offense when they do some stuff combined. But I had the ranking show I had to get back, and so I ducked out of practice a little bit early yesterday. I'm not sure. It wouldn't surprise me if it's Padilla. Here's the question you have to ask yourself. If it's in the game, you probably throw Padilla in there because he's the one getting the reps during the week at the twos at center. This, you don't necessarily have that full week to work on, so maybe you lean in with Justin Padilla as opposed to maybe trying to do a double switch, which is tough. Okay, Carson, I know you've been over here, you're having success. Come on back to center now, and then you put Austin in there and trying to work it that way. I guess it's going to – I'm trying to figure out a little bit like Donovan Jackson when it's okay, we move to tackle, we'll move Kinsman. When you start shifting a lot of pieces, you hope to have some time to be able to lock it in. I'm inclined to think they'll try Padilla first, but that's just simply a guess at this point.
Do you think – I look like when they were trying to not protect the offensive line at Penn State, but just kind of help themselves, they were running a lot of – he was kind of toss sprint. They were getting wide real quick. Do you think that how much of this impacts more Will Howard rollouts, more read option, more of that?
Well,
it was already implemented, but
Indiana doesn't necessarily have the elite D linemen, especially the edge rushers that Penn State had. But what they do is they have some pretty complicated blitz stuff. They're going to get after it, and they also have had a week to prepare. So you're going to see stuff that you hadn't seen anyway. Now you're going to see stuff that you hadn't seen anyway with either a guy who hadn't played center most of the year or a guy who hadn't really played at all at Ohio State in consequential minutes. So they'll probably do some things to get the ball out quick, but everybody wants to throw the ball down the field. Well, throwing the ball down the field also implies that you got to get some protection. Yeah. And so hopefully they'll try to have a balance with that to keep them. And running the football helps. That's why you saw Seth with the run the damn ball hats. That's a big deal, and they take a lot of pride in it. So hopefully they'll be able to establish that. The good news for Ohio State, you're going to figure out what you're all about because this defense for Indiana is good. They're going to get after you. They've got some real tough guys up front. You'll definitely know against Michigan, and then should you take care of business in those two, Oregon will be all you can handle up front. So you'll know whether or not you're equipped to be able to make a run because people are like, hey, national championship, it's over. What's going on? I'm like, yeah, it sucks. You lost a starting left tackle, then the backup left tackle, and now you're starting center. But this team has been resilient. They have battled. They're tough. And so you're going to know come 3 o'clock, 3:30 on Saturday, you'll have an idea about what this team's made of.
Sonny Styles just keeps playing better and better and better. Early in the season, he was getting a lot of flack from fans, and it's like, guys, he should still be – no, not from me. He should still be a sophomore right now, and this is his first year playing linebacker. Give it some time. Well, I'm seeing Sonny Styles playing high-level football right now. What are you seeing, Bob?
So I talked to his dad, one of those games early in the season, maybe Western Michigan or something like that. And Marshall, I don't know, one of the early ones that it just all blend together. But, he's getting so much, he looks slow, he's hesitant. I'm like, okay, well, and I'm joking with his dad. I'm like, I know this, Sonny's a really smart kid. He works his butt off, and he's a tremendous physical athlete. And so usually the missing ingredient in that is the experience. And so, he's going to be a lot better week 10 than he is week 2. And I think that we've seen that. Also, he's playing some Sam, he's playing some Mike, he's playing some Will. And for a guy who had never played linebacker before, just because you can intellectually handle all that, it's tough to be aggressive with your reads because it all looks a little bit different. So, yeah, he's playing good football now, Bids. And I'm glad, everybody just wants to try to find nits to pick all the time. And Sonny he's going to be a heck of a lot better next year. Next year he'll be tremendous. It's just he'd never played linebacker, so it's hard. He's a good football player, but there's always going to be stuff you haven't seen, and as you learn it, then you retain it.
You didn't have to worry about Indiana back in your era. I don't think so.
Great. It was an awesome game. I used to go out on Thursday nights before the Indiana games early in my career.
I know.
It was tremendous, Rothman. You get to show up, hang out. Usually you're on the sideline by maybe a drive out of the second half. Watch the drunk co-eds up in the stands hanging out, making out with each other. It was always a lot of fun over there.
Yeah. Oh, no, I know. I'm sure when you guys How did you get over? Did you bus over there? Or did you fly?
We would bus there, I think, and fly back, maybe is what it was.
Nice.
And we stayed at this place out on this lake. And, I mean, it was like something out of a horror movie, like from the 90s, like watching Scream. There was this, like, resort.
You probably were at the Point.
Maybe. If you tell me, if you say so. Yeah. And we were out there. You'd be on this lake, and there was no cell phone reception. It was terrible. Like, it literally, like, we'd walk down, and guys would sit by the dock and look over. I'm like, this is when the dude jumps out and slits your throat, and then you're dead.
Is he wearing a hockey mask?
Maybe. I mean, who knows? Would you know your assailant, Rothman? That's the question.
That was always my tiebreaker. Yeah.
You never know. I mean, anything could have happened. Stuff slipping in anywhere out there. My senior year, we were getting ready to leave, and it was like a 30-minute ride into Bloomington, like the campus. And we're getting ready to take off, and one of the buses breaks down, so they have to load everybody onto it and just smoosh everybody onto a second bus. But like we're playing Indiana, so it's like go get some sacks, make some plays, and it'll all be good. Yeah. And it was always fun and hee-haw. And now it's like a real game.
Yeah. They're going to be 1-7. The one ain't going to be against us. That's. But did you play against 3 Indiana coaches, or just DiNardo and Hepner, or maybe?
No, I played against Cam Cameron.
You did? So did you play against Cam, DiNardo, and Hep, or no?
What was I know Cam. Hep was my senior year.
Okay, then maybe you didn't play against Cam Cameron.
I think Cam was there.
Okay.
Was DiNardo after? Was he after?
DiNardo
Cameron?
Was after Cam Cameron, yeah.
Yeah, then it must have been. We played against them all because I think Cam was there my freshman year. Right. So we had them all. I'm like, I go, hire Jerry DiNardo, the only dude that couldn't win at Northwestern or at Louisiana State. Like, I go, that's a great hire. Good job.
All right.
I mean, Rothman, you and Bids could go down there and coach LSU to 7 or 8 wins. I mean,
it's all about family down there.
We can just split his paycheck, Anthony.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, have a great week, and we appreciate you jumping on as always.
Hey, keep Bids under control. I know Maddie, without him being there, it's like he's your little support animal.
Yeah, he's a little elf on a shelf. I always have Maddie over my.
What's he up to right now anyway?
He's a little under the weather. We send him very good vibes. We hope he gets better fast.
Get better soon.
They say if you make it rain, you'll be under the weather. Yeah. So you can look that up. Urban Dictionary.
The Urban Meyer Dictionary or just the Urban Dictionary?
There you go.
All right.
Buckeyes.
Talk to you soon. That is Bobby Carpenter with us, as he always is on a Wednesday. We come back and tell the truth. Rothman and Ice and the Fan.
The Big 9 was a sad, incomplete place. Enter Ohio State. The rest is history. The Buckeye Show.
Weeknights at 6.
The Fan.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event with Hank and Sam from the Ford crew. Today, a new shipment of inventory.
Hank, what's going on?
Another hauler full of new Ford trucks and SUVs, Sam.
So much SUV capability. Is that?
Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 47 years. And a big selection means...
big savings?
Yep, which means...
it's the best time to buy?
Well done, Sam. And time for America to get holiday ready with Ford.
Based on 1977 to 2023 CY Industry reported total sales.
Common Man and T-Bone here for Hollywood Casino Columbus. Hey, Bone, did you know the sportsbook is now called ESPN Bet?
I did, and you can watch your favorite teams on the biggest screens, place your bets, and grab some wings with an ice-cold pint.
Maybe you're too boring and don't want to go to the casino. Good news. You can keep the action going and place your bets on the go with the ESPN Bet app.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook is your 50-yard line ticket to odds, point spreads, and over-unders.
It's the place to be. Losers must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
If you're struggling with ED or your performance is down and your belly fat is growing, listen up. You've got one life. Now is the time to act.
At the Columbus Men's Clinic, we're not just healthcare, we're your secret weapon. Don't wait another day. Here's why you need to act right now.
Every moment you delay, your condition could worsen. It's not just about sex, it's about your heart, your relationship, your life.
The Columbus Men's Clinic has over 10 years of proven results for low testosterone and increasing drive, energy level, and performance. We've introduced ED and enhancement treatments so exclusive, you'll wonder why you waited.
Procrastination is the thief of time. When it comes to your sexual health, you can't afford to wait. Join the League of Gentlemen who've walked out of our doors with a swagger.
Call the Columbus Men's Clinic at 614-300-7400 or visit columbusmensclinic.com. Book your $99 male performance consultation now, including blood work. Call 614-300-7400 or visit columbusmensclinic.com. The Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
Much like a vampire, we need to be invited into your house. But once we're in, we never leave. Listen to The Fan on your Alexa or Google Home smart speaker. Just say play 97.1 The Fan and prepare to be amazed. Do it now.
What's better than giving a gift everyone wants? Getting free gas and groceries by earning perks on gift cards purchased at Giant Eagle, Market District, and Gecko. Choose from hundreds of gift cards to make everyone merry this holiday season from the biggest retailers and best brands, all while earning you free gas and groceries. Stop in our stores for bonus perk offers on gift cards. Give the gift everyone wants and get a little something for yourself, too. The holidays are magical at Giant Eagle, Market District, and Gecko.
APCO, windows, siding, and decks. Business First says we're the largest remodeler in town. Our philosophy is simple. We don't rely on sales gimmicks to get our customers. We rely on our reputation.
Absolutely, absolutely. You can trust APCO.
APCO.com.
Hear those leaves crunching under your feet? Feel that cool nighttime air? It's definitely fall in Ohio. Fall is the perfect time to have the Waterworks inspect and tune up your furnace before the cold winter months hit. To inspect and protect your family against those wintertime furnace breakdowns, call 614-232-2222. Or visit thewaterworks.com today to schedule your fall furnace inspection and tune-up. Winter is just days away.
Hi, I'm Joanna Williams, General Manager at Tansky Sawmill Toyota. And this month at Tansky Sawmill Toyota, we have 2.99% APR for 72 months on the 2024 and 2025 Toyota Tundras. Visit TanskySawmillToyota.com for details. And when you think Tundra, think Tansky.
Think Toyota. Think Tansky.
With approved credit, tax title, and $387 doc fee not included. Offer ends December 2nd.
Open a Platinum Rewards Visa at Kemba Financial Credit Union and secure super low everyday rates so you can pay down debt faster. Apply now at Kemba.org to unlock 2% cash back on purchases for a limited time and pay 0% interest for a full year on balance transfers plus exclusive perks. Restrictions apply. Offer ends October 31st, 2024.
Want to know anything about the Fans contest, how to win, or what's up for grabs? Check out 971thefan.com. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Tell the truth with Rothman and Ice.
Sponsored by Twin Peaks. Experience the Sports Lodge mentality.
All right, CB, take us home.
All right, for the first question, we tried to get an answer out of Adam Schefter earlier today on a possible trade destination team for Rodgers, and he didn't want to give any specifics, so I will make you two come up with a specific team that would possibly trade for Aaron in the offseason.
Trade for a 41-year-old quarterback.
We have to
How
pick.
desperate can you be?
We can't say it wouldn't happen, right? We have to pick somebody.
That's right. If you had to pick a team.
A 1-year team. I'm having a hard time deciding whether if I put him on a team with a lot, and the logical one that comes to my mind is he better than Brock Purdy? Brock Purdy can run. Aaron really can't run. So I'd have to know that Rodgers is just a much better thrower than Purdy. And yes, in his prime, of course he was. But today, I don't think he is. So if I gave Aaron Rodgers the weapons they have in Seattle or the weapons they certainly have in San Francisco, he's got two incredible weapons now, plus Breece Hall, and they're not doing anything. So is coaching going to be the answer? Would Shanahan be the answer? Could Brady bring him to the Raiders and all of a sudden he brings Devontae back? Honestly, there's only one answer for me, and that would probably be San Francisco, but I just don't think he's better than Brock Purdy today.
What about the Cleveland Browns?
Okay, I got a text. I did get a tweet about that.
I mean,
if we're going to be awful, at least be funny. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, there you go.
What's your goal? If your goal is to win a Super Bowl, I don't know where he could go, really. Because the Jets were the one. That was the team that, okay, they got enough. Good defense, winnable division, not the Vikes. No.
Skull.
No.
How about New York Giants? He wouldn't have to move. What about the same stadium and everything?
Well, I mean, he's an upgrade from Daniel Jones.
He should just retire. We don't even talk about the fact he's coming off a torn Achilles last year. everybody looks at Tom Brady. Now guys can play till they're 45. He was the exception to the rule. Like Rodgers is 41 years old, coming off a torn Achilles last year. He should just hang him up.
It is the number one destination is retirement. And I feel like I think the ship has sailed with the old childhood San Francisco 49ers. Like, if they can't get over the hump and they don't want to pay Purdy all that money, maybe 1 year with Rodgers, but I don't know what you'd have to give up at this point. So maybe there'd be some value there. But honestly, it's the only thing that seems to fit my mind of what he would entertain and what team might think we've been close and we just can't get there. If he's healthy, let's try it.
Just find out right now today is true.
I'll be fully honest with this next one. I came up with it because I know Dave Biddle has been very big and vocal about his hot seat
Zach Taylor.
Positioning for Zach Taylor, yes. But the question is, tell the truth, which coach is on the hottest hot seat between Antonio Pierce and Zach Taylor?
Antonio Pierce.
Zach Taylor's not actually on the hot seat because he works for Mike Brown. I'm not even joking. Him making that Super Bowl, which had nothing to do with Zach Taylor, got him at least 10 years. I mean, look, they kept Marvin Lewis for 16 years. He didn't even win a playoff game.
Yeah, but as I always said on the show, Marvin Lewis, he made Cincinnati a lot more okay.
The backhanded compliment of all time, but you're not wrong.
And I'll tell you, the season that Zach Taylor the season that Burrow and Chase are having has been great. I mean, it's the defense and Sweet Lou.
Yeah, and they're 1-6 in one-score games. They're going to play. Oh, it was fluky. It's not fluky. The Super Bowl run was probably fluky. But Zach Taylor's not on the hot seat. He should be, but he's not.
No, I think he is. I just don't think it's warmer than Pierce's. It might be.
The Browns wouldn't fire him after this year. There's no. I mean, if it goes even further south, maybe like if they would lose out or something. Okay.
Raiders have a horrible quarterback situation right now. They're going to start the process over. They'll probably replace him. Tom Brady's involved in ownership. This is now going to move into a new era probably with the Raiders. I would say Pierce is a little hotter than Zach.
And the truth shall set you free.
All right, fun little show, my man. Tomorrow we will do Hockey and Hounds. It'll be a Jackets game day, so we'll try to track down Z in between morning skate and his nap. And then we will have Gold Jacket Thursdays, so we'll surprise you with a Hall of Famer then. We'll do our NFL picks right after the coaches show. And coming up on Common Man and T-Bone, they will have a Wild Card Wednesday. It truly is. So listen for that. Bids, we'll keep you in the bullpen. Stay loose, as we say.
Sounds good. I'll be sitting in that chair in 5 hours on the money.
2-a-days for bids. Thanks for coming in. Rothman and Ice and the Fan.
Big voice guy here to remind you that you're listening to the Fan, Ohio sports destination. Okay, thanks. I have 3 more seconds. Bye-bye. This is a Fan Action Update.
Visit primesportsbook.com and use the promo code JustSports for a welcome bonus of up to $100. A nice little double up of the spread for Ohio State Hoops last night. They win by 50 over the Purple Aces of Evansville, with the spread being 25. And tonight, the Cavs look to bounce back as a 13.5-point favorite over the Pelicans. For your Prime Sports Action Update, I'm Scotty Vegas.
At Baths R Us, we're terrible roofers. We stink at installing siding. And don't ever call us for your kitchen remodel. But if you want a stunning, beautiful bathroom makeover in just 2 or 3 days, now that's when you want to call us. See, unlike most contractors these days, we offer only one service: bathroom remodeling. We don't spread ourselves thin by doing roofing or siding and a bunch of other stuff. Nope. At Baths R Us, we dedicate every company resource into mastering the craft of bath transformations. It's why we're the Midwest's biggest 5-star family-owned bathroom company. And it's why we have the happiest customers. Just check out our Google reviews. Baths R Us. We're terrible roofers, but we're awesome bathroom remodelers. Right now, get $1,500 off a shower or tub replacement, or $3,000 off a full bathroom remodel. Plus, low to no monthly payments. Call 380-225-BATH to schedule your free estimate, or go to bathsrus.com. Baths R Us, where dreams soak in.
Hi, Timmy Hall here with Ohio State student-athlete, defensive tackle Hero Canoe.
What's up, everyone? Let's talk about something special this holiday season. Nationwide Children's Hospitals Light Up the Lawn campaign.
Join me in Hero and become a hero yourself when you donate to support Nationwide Children's Hospital. The moment you donate, the butterflies on the lawn light up for patients and families to see.
And not only that, with every gift, you are supporting life-saving care and research. Join us in making a difference.
So please, give now at nationwidechildrens.org/give.
You can use your phone at a doctor's office. You can use your phone at a football game. You can even use your phone at an amusement park. But one place you should never use your phone is behind the wheel. Fines now start at $150. So remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
Scotty Vegas for Maxima Concrete. From a basic driveway replacement to a complex in-ground pool, patio, or outdoor kitchen installation, Maxima can do it all. Broom finish, stamped and colored, or exposed aggregate concrete, pavers, fire pits, seating walls, even lighting. Maxima is all in-house. Never any subs, so hire the guys that'll actually perform the work. Mention this ad for $250 off your next project. Still plenty of time left this season, so get a free estimate today by visiting MaximaConcrete.com.
Lindsay Honda clearance.
Factory authorized clearance on most Hondas in stock.
They'll go fast because Lindsay is offering 0% up to 60 months on every 2024 Honda in stock.
That's 0% up to a full 60 months.
It's Black Friday all month long as the clearance begins at Lindsay Honda.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference.
With approved credit on select in-stock 24 Honda models. Dealer contribution may